everyone, it's Jay here. I hope you're having a happy Friday and let's get into another recap. So today was a pretty solid day again for the Nasdaq. As you can see here, the market opened up at 6:30 right around here, and ever since it opened up, the market has been on a very bullish run. Bullish meaning it's been consistently uptrending. So I only took one quick trade today. It's going to be a pretty quick recap on TQQQ. And as you can see, I was up on the day with my day trade $20. Our account is up over $130, but I'm only going to talk about the day trade like I've said before because this channel focuses on day trading. So I only took literally one trade on TQs today and I averaged up 2 times on it and I ended up selling everything for a profit. And like I said again, it was only a $20 profit. So I kind of want to walk through with you guys why I found value in TQs and what I could have done better for the execution. So without a doubt, right when the market opened up, like I said at 6:30, it was only uptrending basically. As you can see here, it had a around a 1.5% push for the Nasdaq, and if you were to look at TQQQ, since it is a triple leveraged ETF, it would be around triple that, so around 4.5% you could have expected it to push right at the market open. And where I went wrong this week was waiting half an hour around for the market to identify a direction before I traded. I've generally found that's a pretty solid principle to keep because market generally does always tend to be choppier when the market just opens up, but definitely this past week it has been not in my best interest to wait half an hour because we have had clear direction when the market has opened up and it's clearly been a nice bullish run, which I definitely missed out on, right? This is a nice percentage. And I didn't want it to be like yesterday where I started trading NQs around 7:30 at very overbought levels. Right around here, I felt uncomfortable getting in right around here when I started to look at the market around 7 o'clock. And I just wanted to learn from my mistake yesterday and wait for /NQ to sell off a bit more and build itself some more margin to try and rally. And instead of trying to get up here when I felt that NQ had already pushed up a lot and could struggle and fall a bit before it kept going, I decided to wait for that and not be a part of this choppiness because I learned from yesterday how it's just gonna keep faking me out if I try and trade at these levels. So I waited for NQ to sell off a good little amount where I found it could start making higher lows, and that's exactly why I took my first position right around here, right around this level. I viewed NQ to still be uptrending on the day because it is trading between the SMA line and the top VWAP, and on top of that, it has consistently been showing to me that it wants to try and validate the SMA line right here as a support and make these higher lows. As you can see, right around these levels at 5:30 in the morning, hits top VWAP, comes back down a little, but it made higher lows, right? Its lows here did not come to these previous lows. It had higher lows and it kept trying to find that pattern, and that's what I tried predicting right around here for it to continue pushing up. So if I go into actual stock for you guys will be able to see that's exactly where I bought in. I bought the dip right around here originally at 32.12, averaged up one time at 32.22 as it started pushing up right around here. And I averaged up my final time at 32.37 when it broke above the blue EMA line, and I sold it after it popped a little from there. Now, why did I average up 2 times? I only like to be fully averaged up when direction is in my favor. I've just found it's a lot easier to make money when direction is in your favor. And like I always say, the trend is your friend. So I do want to be fully invested in something when, like I said, it's just more likely to go in my favor because that's just the way the direction's been headed. So if I were to have traded SQs and try to make a play, kind of predicting the top and going down, I would only average up one time because in that case, I'm not following the direction for the day, right? SQQQ would be going up as the Nasdaq fell, but the overall direction for the Nasdaq is still going up. So why would I be fully invested trying to bet against it, right? It only makes sense to me personally to be fully invested if I'm going with direction on the day. So because I was going on the direction with the day, like trading TQQQ, I averaged up 2 times. I felt comfortable and I sold at a spot I viewed there to start being some potential, some potential resistance, sorry, right around these levels. It hit this level before and it bounced there, and it was kind of struggling to want to break it again, so it was forming some type of little resistance, and I did my part in selling where I viewed there to be a potential spot for it to not want to go and try selling off. As you can see, it ended up clearly going on today, but I was still able to write that up with our swing trade, so it was not the end of the world for me. And yeah, I'm just very happy with the trade. It was a clean trade, and although $20 is not a lot of money, like I've said, I'm not using a big dollar amount right now. I'm just focused on trying to be consistent, as every new trader should. And once you become consistent, then that's when you prove to yourself that you should be able to allow yourself to use a larger dollar amount, because it is smart to do it once you have a proven track record that what you're doing, your strategy, and how you're implementing everything really does make sense. So that's basically it. It was a nice day for the NASDAQ. It was another step in the right direction to hopefully start driving all these tech stocks that have been great deals back to their original levels early on in the year. And yeah, that's just it. Thank you guys so much. It's been another day trading recap. I hope you all learned something, and please like and subscribe the video if you enjoyed. It means the world to us. And yeah, thank you guys all so much. Have a great Friday and have a great rest of your weekend.